Hey, it's Tiff here for Tiff of the Day. I wanted to talk about something that is kind of touchy, but it needs to be addressed. Now, I don't like when I see or hear people who are constantly preaching. There is nothing wrong with loving the Lord. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with talking about it. You know what I mean? There is definitely nothing wrong with talking about it. But what I have a problem with is that there are a lot of people who talk about these things, but their life definitely says something different. And it's not so much that you talk about it, it's just that you're forcing it on people. You're constantly preaching, you're constantly just, trying to sway people into where you go, where you're at. It's almost kind of aggressive. And it makes people uncomfortable. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know what their struggles are. You don't know what their relationship is. Who are you to really force upon somebody who really may not be ready at that time in their life? They may not be ready. You know what I mean? I do totally understand that you can, talk about it and plant that seed. But there's also a time and a place. You know what I mean? And I really truly believe that if God is telling you to do it at that time, you'll know. But I've been in so many situations that it forces. And it makes for a very uncomfortable situation. And like I say, not everybody who says they walk in the light is really walking in the light of God. You need to check their light source. It may be a flashlight. They might be standing under a street light at that particular moment that they would decide they want to preach to you. Check their light source. You know what I mean? Check their light source. Because not everybody who prays for you has good intentions. Not everybody who's preaching to you has good intentions. And you don't want to receive that. I don't know. I have my personal beliefs about it. You know what I mean? I welcome prayer. I welcome prayer. And I do love a good word. Don't get me wrong, please. You know what I mean? My relationship, I love Jesus. I'm not afraid to admit it. But Jesus also knows his fan club ain't always right. And y'all know what I'm talking about. We don't need to judge them. We don't want to be like them hypocrites in church. We don't want to be like them. I'm getting a call. But I'm done though. So y'all have a good night.